Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have I Love Juice versus Failure, and this is going to be a $20 money match. Also make sure to go ahead and check out I Love Juice's YouTube channel, link down below at the top of the description, and also make sure to check out the Coliseum Discord down below at the top of the description if you want to play for money yourself. And we will go ahead and see Failure decide to go first. 42 versus 41. We have Ice, Sword, Econ, Tract, Engraver. They have Imperm, Veiler, Sword, Bonfire, Engraver. Okay, so, I mean, this could have been a hand trap, but instead we have Econ versus Ice Engraver. The game's just over. The game's just over. As long as they're not bad. Activate Engraver, go ahead, search out Tract, and then activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, special Lurie, and then we can turn the Lurie into a Requiem, and then we can go Requiem effect, Tribute go special, bring out Lacrima, and then we can go Lacrima effect, go dump. That's going to dump Engraver. Activate Bonfire, search out Ice. Yeah, probably should have used Requiem effect there, though, just to see if they had a Bestial. But it's fine. Go ahead, grab out Bonfire. This plays through Nib better, because now we can send the Nib off. Well, I guess, like, you really don't need Requiem effect to do that. You just Desert Ray send it, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Go Ice. Ice in the X. And then X effect, go ahead, search out Node Ryzeal, because we already have Sword. Overlay, make Duo, and then Duo effect, detach, go search, go ahead, grab out the Ryzeal Cross, and grab out the X Ryzeal from the deck to the hand, and then we link those off, bring out Sequence, and then Sequence effect to go ahead, put back the Engraver, Requiem, Lurie, and then summon out Desiree, and now we can use those to make the Agnumde, and then Agnumde effect, a special back out Lacrima from the graveyard, activate Engraver, shuffle back Sequence, special summon out, and now we're going to go ahead and use that to make the Necroquip Princess. And then use those to go for DDD Wave High King Caesar. That's fine. And then now we're going to go special summon out Sword. Also, technically, your Agnumde probably should be targeting something like Engraver and not Lacrima. I guess it's like fine though, because if they like chain Bestial, then this will still stay on field for Desiree. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Special summon out Sword, and then Sword effect goes search, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then now we're going to go activate Cross, and then special X by dumping Eclipse Twins, overlay for Detonator, Detonator effect to attach the Eclipse Twins, and then now we have the special summon out Node, and then our Cross effect. Okay, so Cross, go ahead, put back, so not going for Dweller on the end board here. Draw on the Sword, because it could have went like Node, send, special back out from grave, Dweller, Dweller detach, and then Cross, put back and draw. But now we're going to go special summon out Node. Okay, Node, send Sword to special back out Sword, that's fine. Yeah, because we have Duo in graveyard that we can target with the Node there. So we're just going to summon back out Sword, overlay for Dweller, and then set Imperm pass. Okay, so I guess their plan was to just pitch Ice and summon back out Ice if they drew like non-engine or something. Okay, then they draw on the X, activate Dweller effect, and then main phase. Okay, so we're actually going to try here. Activate Tract, add Lacrima, discard Engraver, normal Lacrima, Lacrima effect go dump, dump the Fiendsmith in Paradise, dump Detonator, special X, X effect goes search, and then in response, Detonator, pop X, and then any response, they're going to go chain Econ, target Detonator, chain to go ahead and pop itself. And then they're going to go ahead and search. So we haven't even summoned out the Desiree yet. We're definitely going to do it on Res, though, because we don't want to play into, like, Talons, especially after seeing Econ. Eclipse Twins effect, special summon out the Detonator, effect to attach the Eclipse Twins, and then Lacrima into Agnumde. And then we can go Agnumde into the Desiree. That's fine. Now they go special summon out Sword. Sword effect goes search, chain Detonator to go ahead pop, and then they're going to search out X Ryzeal, which they've already specialed, so that's not even like a scary search or anything. Now they're going to go special summon out Node. Special Node, okay. Maybe could have, it doesn't even matter to be honest. I was going to say maybe special Ice by getting rid of X. But okay, now we go special Ice by getting rid of Lacrima. Sure. Overlay in the Detonator. And then Detonator effect to attach the Engraver, battle phase attack over DDD, and then we could detach to protect, and then pass to draw Veiler, so go main phase, Link off, make Requiem, and then Desiree effect, shuffle back the Agnumde to out the Detonator, and then now they can chain Detonator to pop Dweller, chain Detonator to now pop another card. But they wanted to activate Dweller, otherwise they had Paradise set up, so now they're also going to pop DDD, then they're going to go chain Requiem, chain Detonator to just allow them to pop another card, so that way they can imperm it, and then make it to where none of the pops go through. And now, yeah, I was going to say, they should just be admitting defeat. Even if they pop their whole field, they still just lose. Now we go ahead and see I Love Juice go first. We have Engraver, Lurie, Magma, Ice Track. They have Perulia, Fua, Metaltronus, Ash, Node. Okay, so I mean, there's a lot of strong non-engine in their hand, but not a whole lot of engine. So activate Perulia, but they also will draw multiple cards. So activate Tract, add Engraver, and then discard Lurie. Lurie effect, special summon itself out from the grave. And then now we can turn Lurie in the Requiem, and then Requiem effect, chain Fua. Thankfully, they're not going for, like, the Ice Chain Link 1, Requiem Chain Link 2. Like, I tried doing that for a little bit, but that plays so bad. Like, that plays in the Fua so much harder. Like, you could say, oh, it plays around Fua. No, it doesn't. How's it play around Fua? They're still going to draw 2 off that play. You go normal Ice effect, they go, okay. And then now they don't drop Fua, and then now you go chain Requiem, otherwise you don't get X effect. Like, if you're just bringing out Sword off of Ice, then sure, that plays fine, because they probably won't activate Fua in response to Ice, because you have Requiem there, so that's not bad. But now Requiem's going to go ahead and bring out Engraver from the hand. Okay. They still get the draw, though, because they're under Perulia. Maybe they should have just went for Lacrima. I wonder exactly how they're planning on doing this. So we're just going to go for, like, DDD. Engraver, grab out Trap. Okay. Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out. And then use those to make Sequence. Okay, I don't know why we didn't go for Lacrima then. Because if we're under Fua and Perulia, they just draw one either way. Go Sequence, they draw Ice. And then Sequence effect to go ahead and put back. And then special summon out the Desiree. And then they draw another one. Draw into Veiler. Sequence effect to equip to Desiree. Chain Veiler onto Sequence. And now, I mean, they could make Agnumde. And then Agnumde make it to where they have something attached to Desiree. So that way they have the negate, but they don't. They pass, they draw Ash Blossom. And then Metaltronus onto Desiree. Chain Paradise. Okay. So they still get to go ahead and summon out and then send the other cards to the graveyard. That's fine. Maybe they could have also let Metaltronus resolve. And if they go for like Desiree, banish face down. Then you also have Magma Mutts, so I guess the thing is you already have Magma Mutts, so like their Fiendsmith cards don't do anything anyways. So it's not like we need Desiree to get banished face down. They're going to go Requiem effect, Tribute, bring out Lacrima, and then Lacrima effect, go dump Engraver, and they also probably sided out Trap also, because they were going second, so like their Desiree really doesn't matter. Magma Mutt, banish, special, and then effect to search during the end phase. I said okay to that. Could have ashed that to stop them from searching. And then Ice into X. X effect goes search. Grab out Sword. I guess they can also ash Paradise to stop them from dumping Lacrima. So go ahead, search out Sword. Overlay. Make Duo Drive. And then they're going to go activate Fiendsmith and Paradise effect to go banish and try to dump. They said thinking. We're just going to ash that. And then Duo Drive effect. Go ahead, search out Ryzeal Cross. And search out X Ryzeal. And then also there's a chance that they could be playing 2 Desiree. Like, very small chance, but there is a chance. So I can respect, like, ashing Paradise there. It's going to stop something. Then they're going to go Cross, and then go Detonator. Detonator effect to attach the Eclipse Twins. And then Special Sword. Sword effect goes Search. Grab out the Ice Ryzeal from the deck to the hand. And then now they're going to go Special Node. Overlay. Make Dweller. And then activate Dweller effect. Cross effect to go put back and draw. And then that'll draw into a Ghost Ogre. In my head, I was thinking, oh, I'll draw Metaltronus there. But beat over Desiree, beat over Magma, and then attack directly with an Abyss Dweller. And then main phase 2, Sun Duo, special out Ice, just so that way they have their Eclipse Twins live. Okay. Sure. Then pass turn. They're going to search out Druid Worm. They could also activate it during end phase, yeah. Go ahead, target Requiem, banish, special summon out, draw in the Econ, activate Dweller effect, and then move to main phase. Thinking about how we want to play this exactly, because they do have the Eclipse Twins set up again, so Econ's not the strongest. Normal ice, no effective ice, battle phase, attack over their ice, and then go main phase 2, make Chaos Angel effect, try to banish Cross, and then just Cross negate. Set Econ pass to draw Metal Tronus, which just outs the Light and Dark Chaos Angel. Yeah, that just goes ahead and outs it pretty easily there. So they just go main phase, and then Cross effect to go ahead, put back and draw. And then this will draw into a Fua, and then activate Metal Tronus onto Chaos Angel, and then summon Chaos Angel, banish face down, and they said run back, sure. Can we change decks? Yeah, no problem. So it's either 40 for me or 0 for you, right? Yeah, because they're up 20 right now, and if they win the next one, then they're up 40. If they lose the next one, then they're even. They said, yep, that's right, and they said, okay. Yeah, I would also want to change decks too if I was playing Econ in my deck. I mean, there's just no way you play this card. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you could just play Metal Tronus instead. Like, maybe they are playing Metal Tronus. We didn't really get to see a whole bunch of their list, but I don't know. It feels like the opponent's deck is more standard, and honestly, I feel like the more standard route is the better route to go. Like the Metal Tronus. I don't know how many Ogre and Veiler they're playing, but I think you want at least one of these in your deck for cross-out targets. Like, Fua's really good. Ash is really good. Stops Fua. I really like cross-out in the main. I think that card's really solid overall, especially everyone's playing stuff like Metal Tronus. You know, everyone's playing basically the same non-engine. Maybe that's why they're playing stuff like Econ, so that way it can't get hit with cross-out. People have also cut Bystials, which I think is crazy. I think it's crazy to cut these cards. Like, what? You see how good these cards are against Fiendsmith cards? Like, it's actually ridiculous. You draw, like, one Bystial Magma Mutt, and your opponent's Fiendsmith cards just almost don't do anything for the rest of the game. Like, they are, like, 10 times worse. And you produce 2 bodies. And it makes Chaos Angel easy. And it makes Moon easy. And it sends a card easy. Like, Magma Mutt is just crazy. I don't get how you could not include this card on your deck list. Like, after Vegas, I wanted to put more Bystials in my side deck. Like, I main deck 2 Bystials, but I want to side deck more. I want to have more Bystials in my list. I just want to have Bystials for the mirror match. They are so good into the mirror. And honestly, like, Mag and Druris isn't, like, the worst into pure. Like, just having, like, the 1-1, it's like, okay, it's not the greatest, but, you know, stopping their Eclipse Twins follow-up is huge, and if you have that, then you don't have to have Dweller. So it makes it to where you can, like, achieve different things with what you have, instead of having to commit into, like, Detonator Dweller, which can be hard to do through the opponent's non-engine going second. Because I do think you want a Dweller pure, because it stops their Eclipse Twins follow-up, but so does having, like, a Bystial in hand. Or also, Bystial can stop the Eclipse Twins on the turn 1, especially if it's, like, Magma Mutt, and then it can search another Bystial to beat the Eclipse Twins on the turn 3. But alright, that's going to be it for the video. With all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.